I'm so hungry for this dinner party, but the only thing that's getting served...
He keeps calling himself the funny fat kid. He ain't a bad boy. No, he's like a Care Bear.
Oh, it just tastes like bitter bride.
You want the trash? I got it all for you. Let's rehash the mess together.
Hello, I'm Wilko. This is Rehashed for all your trash, mess and drama for reality TV right across the world. We're in the UK for Married at First Sight. It's season 10. We're up to episode 7. Before we get to the absolutely disastrous pre-dinner drinks, we must be moving into our love labrat maze. This is the place where they'll be trapped for the foreseeable future. And if you believe some of the participants, they truly are trapped there and they cannot leave. They have no free will. And for some of them, not all, are romantic starters. They get carried across the threshold. Oh, Ashley and Bailey lift their female prizes across the line to signal the start of the trash, mess and drama. Gym Rat Tats, well, he doesn't do the same with his bride. But looking at Maeve, here she is, Madam Geordie. Given this look, it seems like she's holding on to the holiday. She doesn't want to accept that it's over. Can someone from production get onto Maeve? The plane was a long time ago. She can take that off now.
I'm really comfortable around you, really comfortable. I mean, we're sharing a toothbrush.
Nope. No. Absolutely not. This is unacceptable love labrat behaviour. And for those in the comments who are going to come for me and say that they share their toothbrush with their partner and go, oh, Wilko, it's just the same as kissing. You kiss your partner, right? No, it is not the same thing and I will not accept it. Speaking of not accepting things, over with Sarah and Dean. Given how stoked she's been with Dean since she walked down the aisle and laid eyes on him for the first time, I can only imagine that this would be a very special, emotional time for her, maybe a little bit overwhelming, as she moves in with her man, her self-proclaimed teddy bear groom.
What was you thinking in that moment?
I think,
Me? I was thinking, absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Don't want to be with him. Doesn't have tats. Doesn't want to get tats. Absolutely fucking not. I don't know. Absolutely fucking not could be my new single. She keeps saying that Dean is really nice and whatever, but she expected different. Not someone who got the wrong order on this show. That's the first I've heard of it. Even though Sarah proclaimed open-mindedness, she never wanted it to be this wide open. You know what I mean? She open, but not open. She hates her life so much right now that she cries. And then he comforts her.
I don't want to get upset. I don't want to be upset.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
Which is nice, but...
I thought I'd fancy the pants off my husband and I don't.
Stephen and Nelly have been going good as far as the edit has shown us. I'm sure there's been some little bumps and we just haven't seen them. But Stephen is now ready to jump in with both feet. So no hopping on one foot into the relationship for Stephen. He's both feet in. Nelly is worried though that the bubble, the love bubble that they're in, might be about to burst.
I think reassurance for me can be quite hard to give if I felt like I've given enough.
A lot of my friends, they say I'll self-sabotage. I do need a little bit of reassurance sometimes.
Okay, well that's doable, right? Leigh and Leah are just in that zone. That really ambiguous... Oh, it's not ambiguous. It's just the friend zone. Yeah, there's no ambiguity here. They are also missing a spark, hence the zone.
It worries me. She's going to be this annoying little princess that wants this and wants that and gets her own way.
Also, there has been no intimacy according to Leah, and I say to Leah, that's a lie. What about that one time that Leigh fed you? And she was like, no, I'm going to feed it to you because that's nice. Okay? Remember that one time? And you're saying that you guys haven't been intimate. Stop lying on the telly. Over with Divarni and Julia Ruth. JR... I don't know how I feel about her in this episode, but I am perplexed as to what we've missed. She is still very worried about the negative tornado, her words, that he thrust upon her. And if you remember that he took full ownership of that and he apologised. I still don't know exactly what for. I guess just being a Debbie Downer, but again, there's more that we haven't seen. Give us the discarded hard drives, E4.
We don't have the same reality. We do not have the same reality.
I would love your thoughts on this. My issue right now is that I think that JR is just a tad hard work. She's just a bit hard work. And it doesn't matter who they were going to put with her. She was going to be a little bit like Sarah. Hard work. Apparently, conflict isn't a bad thing, though, and they're growing from it. Emotionally, just so you know that, Julia Ruth, that Divarni won't physically be growing any taller. I know that was one of your little problems because it wasn't exactly how you ordered him.
Probably got the most beautiful wife out there. We're unpenetrable right now.
Hang on. Unimpenetrable? What? Impenetrable is the word. Am I hearing that wrong? Play it again.
We're unpenetrable right now.
Unimpenetrable. Is that a word? Am I stupid? Well, that relationship's making me sad, so let's move on to the resident homos. And oh no. Oh, we've caught them at an intimate moment, everybody. Are foursome boys on your first night in your new love nest? I don't know about that. It seems a little bit early to invite other people into the relationship, and also rude that you didn't invite me. Anyone else feel like this shot seems very set up? Okay, guys, this is what we need from you this morning. We're going to pretend that you guys have just woken up, and so just take off your shirts, and I don't know, maybe like hold those plush toys that you guys got from your little safari trip. No, trust us. It'll look so normal and natural. Yeah, we'll light it too to make it more like it's a bad TV soap opera. And then you guys sit awkwardly, and because that's how people sit in bed. No, everyone's going to buy it. It's going to be great, guys. Anita and Paul made it back from the honeymoon, and we know what Paul's going to do. Remember, he's going to sleep for 2 days. But before he does that, he's going to name all the things in the apartment. That's a fun game, isn't it?
Where's the washer dryer? Sink, so water will be here. Oh, dishwasher, Hoover, washer dryer, ironing board.
Just like a toddler would. I guess like the regression has happened a little bit earlier, like, because to me, 60's not old, but for Paul, 60 is old. You wouldn't believe it. With all that travel time, maybe Paul was a little bit shush for a while, and Anita had some time to think, and she's noted down all the little red flags that Paul has been showing, and she really wants to tell him about them. One of them being that Anita is pissed because he still has not inquired, even though he told her that he's not going to ask her any questions, because that's just not the type of guy he is. He's not like the Gestapo. He's not asking any questions here.
I know your 3 children's names. Do you know my 2 children's names?
No.
Holy fuck. I mean, if you're the family man that you proclaim to be, then you would be like, hang on, well, my family's very important to me, so I guess Anita's family is very important to her, so I want to learn everything I can about her family, starting with their names.
I won't be living in this apartment with you.
Oh, shit, she's out of there.
I feel rejected at the moment from Anita. I've had in my life many rejections. I'm used to it. I'm skilled at it.
Yeah, well, if you're feeling hurt, then maybe you should, like, I don't know, try. Take some sort of interest. This show isn't just for you to fuck around and have a free holiday, no matter how much you want to tell me what the definition of experiment is. Okay, all right, that was a little bit tense, so let's loosen up a little bit with the pre-dinner drinks, a cocktail party, if you will. On arrival, Sarah does the expected. She tries to put Dean on mute because there's going to be a crowd, and she knows when there is a crowd, even when there's not, even if it was just him in the shower. Dean will be rapping. Paul, one of the experts, he does ask his other 2 little expert offsiders if the rapping is that bad. And you know what? I'm not a fan of Sarah, but the constant rapping and singing, it's that bad. And you know why it's that bad? It's because it's a mask. He's trying to be upbeat and positive all the time, and he just can't stop because he feels uncomfortable, because deep down I think Dean knows that this is going nowhere, because Sarah's judging him at every turn. But also, Dean is not a gift to the platform of rap, okay? I do want to point out though, and state again, that it doesn't matter what Dean does, Sarah is going to be displeased with it.
Obviously, he is lovely. I was disappointed. It's annoying.
Yeah.
And I sort of need
the space.
Yeah. He does this thing where he starts rapping. He loves to rap.
It's also really shitty of her that on her first chat with someone, she just goes full neg. It's not surprising, it's just shitty behaviour. Quick note, Charlene, fabulous earrings. In fact, I would love something that say just married. I do have a little issue with them. They should say just TV married. It's not real married. Well, you can't buy them, but you can certainly buy yourself a bunch of Rehashed merch at rehash.com.au, baby. You'll see some new products already under this video and new stuff dropping this week. I mean, some of these shirts, you are going to absolutely love them. I cannot wait for them. I'm going to unbox them like today. Also, if you're a member, you're going to get yourself a little post. Yeah, it's going to have a coupon code. And that code is going to get you 20% off all through October. So make sure you go to the post page or your members area so you can get that code and save on all your spending at rehash.com.au. Just another great way that you can support the channel. I love that I've done this and today I'm not wearing merch. They're in boxes. I know what's more important, the video. So I'm doing it first, okay? I will wear new merch tomorrow. Back to Sarah. She continues dishing. I guess it is a dinner party. And she's dishing to David now. Oh yeah, that she's not feeling Dean. Yeah, it wasn't going to be about anything else.
Nothing there.
Have you guys talked about it?
Yeah.
He's not bad looking at all.
See, Sarah, you can't do this to a gay because gays, we love a bear. All right? Especially a friendly bear. I don't think David is falling for your shit, honey.
He's got no tattoos.
Okay, you can get tattoos.
He doesn't want tattoos.
Imagine being that picky that someone doesn't have tattoos and you're like, well, they don't have tattoos. So because they don't have tattoos, I really can't get to know them. Why would I get to know someone who isn't inked up? Sarah, this is why you are single. Just like relax. Bring some walls down. Stop worrying about what everybody else is thinking and get to know him. I tell you what the highlight for Sarah is though, when she clocks Gym Rat Tats. Oh mate, she loves him and she is ready to push a Geordie down the stairs to steal her husband.
She's kind of never really been with a bigger person. Like, I'm not bad looking, I'm just fat. That's it. Like,
you need to say to Sarah that it does hurt your feelings. I think you need to say that. Good to know though that no matter who Sarah is talking to and no matter what about, she is serving face. Wow, she's incredible.
Dean is so far away from my usual type. I wish I was being intimate on the honeymoon and we weren't. I'm gutted. I'm not there.
Yeah, but heaps of people are not matched with their usual type. You understand the premise of the show though, and I know that a lot of it's for trash, mess and drama, and maybe your match, maybe your scientific match was done for the TMD, but I feel like, Sarah, you need to figure out exactly what your problems are with like getting to know someone. Even if you're just like, oh no, I'm not sexually into them whatsoever. There's too many cases of people just in my life, or messages from you, sweet baby angels here, of people just going, hey, I actually wasn't really into my partner when I first met them, but I got to know them, and then boom, something built. Something grew. Again, Julia Ruth, a Divarni will never grow taller. That's never going to happen. When I say grow, I don't mean tall. I'm so sorry, baby. Sarah cannot help herself. All she wants to do is compare herself to everybody else. Dean said as much. So at least like she is aware of this behavior, but she just can't stop it. And I don't think it's about what she thinks. I think it's about, oh, this is me getting deep. I think she's worried what other people would think of her if she was with someone like Dean. And I'm not saying that as a read because I think he's adorable. And I think he's actually really handsome. But I think she doesn't want to be with someone like Dean because she's like, everyone's going to think that I'm with the guy who's got too much weight on him. And she's worried about that perception. She thinks that she should be with someone that everybody wants to eye fuck all the time or actually fuck. And if she's not, people will then judge her for it. And that's a really sad reality to live in. Anita arrives alone and then informs Sarah that she's living separately from her TV husband. And I'm like, Anita, don't give her any ideas, okay? Sarah has been thinking about how she could run since she started walking down the aisle. And when Anita's talking about Paul, she goes about it very, very differently. While with Sarah, the kick Dean in the dick tour continues.
Attraction's not there for me.
do you think that'll ever come or? You know?
I'm going to be honest, looks-wise, tall tan tats was my thing.
Yeah, mate, she's talking about you. Tall, tanned, tats.
I was like, would you get a sleeve or something or a wee neck tat?
I just hate this. So what can you change about yourself to suit me? That is not a relationship. I understand relationships take a whole lot of compromise, but you really shouldn't lose yourself within the relationship. I don't know about you, but I've done that before, and it's not good because one day you wake up and you're like, hang on, who the fuck am I?
Why is it not me? Why is it not me? It is so hard. I want to have that fight, they're all kissing and like, you can just feel it.
What about me? Oh God, I'm doing the whiny girl a lot in this episode, aren't I? Well, she demands it. Why can't I have the tattered one? Why have I got the nice, sweet teddy bear one? Who would like literally do anything for me? He would jump in front of a bus for me. I don't want that one. I want the one who's going to treat me bad, but like goes to the gym and has the on him. When Divarni and JR arrive, he goes too hard on the everything's great sell. Like he says things like, we're basically the same person. Well, also you can't say that and then yin and yang. That's not how that works. Julia Ruth is going for more of a Sarah approach. You know, she's dishing on Divarni being the negative short king that she absolutely did not order. But this is what you guys don't know. There are gay men there, and both of them are working each group.
What do you know so far?
Oh, he's really happy. They match energy and it's really cute.
Okay.
They're like the same person, male, female.
Okay.
Is she happy?
Didn't look like.
It's not like...
Yeah, boys, you get to the bottom of this Scooby-Doo mystery. It's not much of a mystery. We just have to ask one other person and go, hey, your stories don't match up. Paul does arrive, and he's acting as expected.
Where's my wife? Where's my wife? Where's my wife?
Yeah, Where's my wife? What's her name? Don't worry about her kids' names. What's her name? It is nice that he did try to find her first. I will give Paul that. It is nice that he wanted to find her first before really speaking to anybody else. But then he just kind of like plops next to her. And I don't think he really understands any of the things that Anita's being saying. When he's quizzed as to why he doesn't know certain things about Anita, like her kids' names, he's like, well, I've got my kids' names tattooed on me. Yeah, that's not really an answer. Like, can you just not remember things anymore? 60's not that old, Paul. We can't jot down everything that you need to remember on your skin. Although, if you do get a few more tattoos, maybe Sarah could be interested. I think Anita would do that swap.
You know what I spent the day doing? Steaming my clothes.
I think Paul's just going to continue with this garbage, even though he knows what he needs to do to stop being the lonely clown, is to open up, and he just can't do it. Okay, we're back with Divarni, and it's all falling apart because the groups have converged and information is being laid out on the table and the information is not matching up, okay?
You just don't feel it.
I want to, and
I know, but
I'm
you have-
trying. I'm trying so hard.
Bring it in. Oh God, this is going to make me sound like a bad person again, but we've been together long enough on this channel, you know, for you to already know that I'm a terrible person. I don't think I buy Julia Ruth's tears. I don't buy them. At first I was like, oh, that's sad. And now I'm like, oh, I think you're crying because you're upset that you just didn't get what you wanted. I don't think you're crying because of the situation specifically. I think it's more just of like a wrong order upset kind of thing. And I've been there. I've been in a drive-through and they only gave me a 6-pack of nuggets and I asked for 10. It also doesn't help that I think that we've missed stuff. Hence why I don't feel about Julia Ruth the way that I think she wants us to feel. Hey, while we're in here having a chat, let's just sit here for a second. No, we've got things to do. Have you liked this video? Maybe you should if you watched this far. And also subscribe to the channel. What do I have to do to convince you that you and I should be together to rehash all the trash, mess, and drama? If you don't know, this is the best recap channel on the whole of the internet. On the whole of the internet? Well, I hope I asked for consent to be at the whole of the internet. All right, clearly in the UK one, no one's going to do it. So dinner is served. Oh, these black wine glasses are very depressing. You know what's not depressing? Notorious DEAN.
Here we are on this mad experiment, seeing things not in our element.
The novelty for me has worn off.
Well, I don't know, Sarah, you never really felt it as a novelty, did you? Novelty suggests that it's like, it's fun occasionally. I don't even think you want this occasionally. She also must really hate that everyone else seemed to love it and applaud him.
So good.
So fabulous.
So fabulous. 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 Yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So, Joe, how far away is your room from our room? Oh, no reason. Grace and Ashley, after their huge turnaround, they're trying to impart some wisdom to Paul and Anita, but mostly to Paul for Anita.
Why don't you maybe have a signal where like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
You know what? It actually couldn't hurt for Anita to be that direct. You know what I mean? Like, don't scream, shut the fuck up, but, you know, close to that.
She looks like she's completely lost her sparkle.
Oh, no. Now we're missing Sparkle. Who is stealing the sparks and the sparkle in this series? Okay, so this is great. We've got ourselves a No Sparks Anonymous meeting starting off, and the two main members, the founding members of the group, Sarah and Julia Ruth. Oh, and I can almost feel her heart beating as Gym Rat Tats sits right next to Sarah. She'd be like rubbing up against him, thinking, what could have been for her? After this inaugural meeting of the No Sparks Anonymous, JR is even more pissed about the big D. Sorry, not as big as she would like D.
A completely different response from you.
Then that's not true.
Well, you did beat it up. You did say it was all good. You did make it a little bit more positive. He does admit, though, that his words were sugar-coated. And like I said, I can see why he's trying to do it. I don't think he's trying to push them under the bus as a couple or her specifically. I think he's trying to make it seem like it's not as dramatic as what it was. And I still don't understand why it was so dramatic. You just can't oversell how good it is. That's where you've gone wrong. Back with Dean and Sarah. Dean is with Leah, and he's actually spruiking about how good Sarah is, like how good of a heart that she has. And I can only imagine, Dean, if you're watching all of this back now, you must be thinking, oh my God, all the shit stuff she said behind my back. Even though you've probably done the reunion episode, so I'm hoping it all came out.
He asked me if I'd ever slept with anyone fat before.
Okay. But people work on themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he did before, if you know what I mean. He lost some weight.
Hey, you never know what someone's going through, okay? It's not so easy to go, well, now I've put in a few extra kilos and I'm not at peak health anymore and I just want to change that. It's not so easy. And a lot of times, even though people might sort of do certain things like extreme diets or maybe a GLP-1, they don't actually get to the root cause of why they are overweight. You just can't shit can him for this. It's just not a nice thing to do.
He keeps calling himself the funny fat kid.
Remember when we were in the Hindu and you said, I always go for the bad boy, the red flags?
He ain't a bad boy.
No
He's
red
like a
flags.
Care Bear.
Yeah, Davita's trying to point out to you, remember how you said that all those guys that you'd been with before and the other relationships that you had and they didn't work out, then this is for you to try something new and different, right? So maybe like give it a second before you shut it down. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's been so long. I forgot what it looked like. It's time for us to get ourselves a little bit of a mystery box. It's called an honesty box, but actually there's no mystery about it. It's just here for trash, mess and drama. Grace and Ashley start off and it's actually really super cute. So much so that Leah...
Marry me! Marry me! Okay.
Oh, Lee, you can't blame her. Don't give her that face. I'm with you, Leah. Yes. Go marry yourself a cute little Welsh man. Jump back over the fence.
Sarah, what has been the hardest part of the experience for you so far?
Probably the intensity, I would say.
Oh, it's the intensity. Oh, that's what it is. Right. It wouldn't be Dean's singing and rapping and general personality and also how he doesn't have tattoos and maybe has a few too many kilos that you don't want him to have. Is that a little bit more on point, maybe? Maybe just say all the things that you've been saying so freely behind his back to every single person you've sat next to tonight. He also follows it up by saying that he hopes that they have time to take the pressure off and really get to know each other. And with that, Sarah's like, oh yeah, Stop leading this guy on and then shitting on him behind his back. That's really despicable.
There's something not right here.
Yeah, you're not right here, and you just can't see it. Do I even bother watching the Paul and Anita questions? It's just so obvious what Anita is looking for from Paul. So she tells him outright, and then he starts writing things down on a piece of paper, which...
Right, I got it. I got to remember now.
Can you not remember them?
Is so icky. This is not feedback from your boss. This is not a shopping list. Like, is he doing it to take the piss out of her? Because that's what it feels. I understand that men of this generation, they grew up in a different time. That's how generations work. And I also understand that you need to grow and change and evolve because you don't just get to like bury all of your feelings behind all this bullshit and then go, oh, it's so weird that nobody loves me.
How much are you willing to fight for this marriage?
Not sure if fight's the right word. Don't really want to fight with you at all.
Oh, just give one straight answer, Silver Flop.
Oh, fuck me.
Well, give Leah half a chance, and she absolutely would. She's been trying to flirt with you this entire time, and you just, like, rebound everything. It just bounces right off you. The Cute Fest continues with Gym Rat Tats and Maeve. They're actually being really cute together.
I've got that, like, fuzzy feeling in me where when I look at you... Sorry.
Oh, you're gonna make me...
I honestly can't wait to spend the rest of the time with you.
Excellent editing with this cutaway to Sarah's face. Oh, so jelly. When the question actually comes to Divarni and Julia Ruth, he actually starts telling the truth now. But unfortunately, half the table heard a different truth. So they're all like, hang on, that's a different answer to what you said before. That's odd.
It's okay, you've got this, girl. You've got this. You've got this.
Again. Oh, I'm such a heartless prick. I just don't buy the tears. Oh, God, am I dead inside? When did that happen? She wants someone to match her energy. And she's tired. I understand there are people in the world that can just suck the life out of you. And Divarni might be this person for JR.
Who do you think is the strongest and the weakest couple at the table?
Nelly and Stephen got like a connection going on. Like there's something going on with you two that feels strong.
I would agree. I would say they definitely are the strongest. At least they're self-aware and they're trying to grow.
Paul and Anita. And also Julia Ruth. Let's be honest, there's struggles in particular, your relationship and your relationship.
Okay, well, I don't disagree, but also, like, if we're talking about people who are definitely not doing well, have you heard any of the things that Sarah has said about Dean today?
I just wanted something genuine.
Again, at the end of this, not really feeling much for the tears. The crouching doesn't help me. Oh, and that is it. That is it for our first Din Din's party. Delicious. Tomorrow, it's a commit me. Oh, commit me to the couch, baby. Each couple is going to get their special time with the S-Birds to just say exactly how they feel. And we can only hope that at least Sarah, because the S-Birds have seen how she's acted tonight, we can only hope that she gets read for filth. Oh my goodness. Once again, for the second time this week, you and I have gone all the way. And to prove to me that you and I have gone all the way once again, I don't know why I find it so funny when people put cigarettes in the comments. It just feels like the right thing to do. Anyway, if you've made it all this way, please put dinner is served in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode. BT Dubs, thank you to everybody who donates. I see all your beautiful comments, and I absolutely love and adore you for it.